when word of the attack came down. Channel 4's Jerry Helfman joins us live from the Fontainebleau Hotel with more. Jerry?
Tom, nearly 2,000 Jewish people heard the horrible news together this evening here at the Fontainebleau on Miami Beach. They were gathered for the annual fundraising dinner for the Greater Miami Jewish Federation, typically an evening to be celebrated, but tonight an evening that began solemnly with the announcement of the attack on Israel.
You should all know that this evening 3 Scud missiles were fired on and exploded in Tel Aviv.
The expressions on their faces said it all. Shock and concern for Israel. But Jews were expecting this. Just moments before word of the attack, I interviewed Rita Sheldon.
But I think it's too quiet right now. It makes me very nervous.
We saw another man, rather than mingling, glued to his Watchman TV, waiting, he said, expecting something to happen. And more people left the room to watch bigger TVs.
I just want to be alert and know what's going on because my parents are there and all my family. That's why.
The guest speaker here is former New York Mayor Ed Koch. He told the crowd the U.S. should not be satisfied if Saddam simply pulls out of Kuwait.
He has to be tried as a war criminal for what he did in Kuwait.
Koch told the crowd the Israeli Defense Force will destroy Iraq before Iraq destroys Israel.
You know that his soldiers were so brutal and so sadistic that they cut off tongues and genitals and gouged out eyes of their fellow Arab brothers and sisters. Can you imagine what they would have done to Jews if they had been given that opportunity? These are animals.
Koch describes himself as fiercely Jewish. His remarks certainly exemplify that tonight. The fact that so many Jewish people gathered in one place was a security concern. Extra police were brought in, K-9 units. Fortunately, there were no incidents. Tom, back to you.
An alarming story indeed. Jerry, thank you.